Greetings, Earthlings. How you doing? So that's I know you guys might be like, what? But that's the name that I want to decide for my particular crew, my gang. Y'all, we're the Earthlings, okay? Because I've always called myself Alien Girl. I really look at myself as like not from this world. And if you're a Starseed Empath Healer Light Worker, you are part of Alien Girl Gang, okay? And for the guys out there, you could be Alien Boy. I'm Alien Girl, okay? And you guys, we're Earthlings. So, yeah. But anyway, so I just wanted to break that ice, okay? Now, Earthlings, I hope all has been well with you beautiful souls. Um, in my YouTube videos that I've been doing, the past few shorts that I did, I know you guys saw on there that I was kind of like cracking a little bit, like I'm like, dude, this has to be like the end of the world because every freaking 5 minutes something's going on. As far, I mean, that's always in the world, okay, but I'm just saying, like, at this point it's like you really see Bible prophecy being fulfilled. Like, it says the love of many will grow cold, okay, and people are literally dying like flies, like left and right. That's always been the case. The people who die, that's a natural thing, unfortunately. But it's the severity. It's now just becoming normal to do the most heinous acts to people. And we're just talking about it like it's normal. And then we're moving forward. Like you don't even really have a moment to really process what is really going on. And it's sickening and it's sad. And so I come on here with my chosen one stuff, but I'm also expanding my channel because I want to talk about other topics as well. I'm still going to do things on the chosen one, but especially again, you guys want to always hear me bring up the fact that I am a Libra. I feel obligated to have to talk about things like injustice, certain people who either have already passed away or they just haven't got justice yet. And some of you may be familiar where I'm about to take this, but everyone has been talking about the story with the girl Shanquella. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. If not, I apologize for not pronouncing her name correctly. But it is so disgusting what they did to that girl in Mexico. Absolutely disgusting. And it's heartbreaking. And the fact that these people could do it and then turn around and come home and lie to this girl's parents right in their face, the devil. Literally, like these people have to be the devil in the flesh. There's really no way around it. Like you killed this girl. The girl who I believe she paid for I believe they're saying like she paid for their vacation there to Mexico with her own hard money. And this is how you all repay her back, your so-called friend, by killing her. Ladies and gentlemen, it's something that I didn't want to keep talking about because I didn't want people out here to think like, oh, this girl, she's just butthurt, you know, she just won't get over it. And especially for the losers and the miserable pieces of shit that probably still stalk my page, the people who did me fucked up. I don't want to give them too much, joy or thinking like they're actually doing something for the fucked up shit they did to me. But the thing about it is that I have to keep talking about this because it's like jealousy, envy, hate. These things have always been around, but for some reason, like in this generation in particular, it's like at an all-time high. It's at an all-time high. The devils, the demons, the warlocks, whatever you want to call them, the witches, they're at an all-time high, like right now. Even though this shit has been going on, it's at an all-time high again. Ladies and gentlemen, please be absolutely careful who you call your friend. Please be absolutely careful who you trust, who you allow in. And understand, when you become successful, meaning you're making great money, you don't have to worry about tomorrow when you wake up, how my bills are going to get paid, how am I going to go on this certain vacation. No, the sky's the limit for you. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want. You're buying whatever, cars, you bought a house, you on your 15th vacation, in less than 2 years. You know, like you're living your best effing life. Understand if that is your goal, and everyone has every right to do that, you cannot be around people who are bums, who are losers, who have nothing going for themselves, who, even if they seem content, if you're doing way better than them, it is your best solution to not be around them. Because what's eventually going to happen is jealousy and envy. Not everyone can handle your success. This girl was very, very extremely successful and a beautiful woman. Her pictures was bomb, okay? The so-called friends, the losers, the Judases that went along that Mexican trip with her, they were jealous of her success. That video they released of them beating her like that, and then her so-called trifling best friend comes, oh, you can at least fight back. I wish I could just, okay, seriously. They were all jealous of her. They were all jealous of her. And it was a sad thing that she didn't probably pick up on things. Things like when people make jokes, they mask their frustration, they mask their jealousy through jokes. I don't joke with people for that very reason. Don't joke with me. Because then when it's my turn to make a joke back, we're gonna see who's laughing. I'm pretty sure there were some sort of red flags that she probably just dismissed or laughed it off because she's like, they're my friends. I've known them for 5, 6 years plus, whatever. No, no. You can know people for years, and those be the worst ones. Those are the worst ones because they know you. They know you. And again, they should have showed gratitude. My friend is paying for my trip. My friend is successful and they're not acting bougie or stuck up. But now I get it. Now I get it. Like when Drake and other people, they say, you know, at the top, it gets lonely. Because when you're successful, the people that are not, they become jealous. It's really rare that people are mature enough to see their friends elevate and they're still stuck where they've been at and be able to wish them a good well, wish them well in life. That's almost like impossible. And I highly recommend that you dump those old people. Sorry, not sorry. If they're not going almost in the same direction, you can't take them with you because your life is on the line. This stuff is real. And sometimes, guys, it's not even just about the success. With Shanquella's, in her situation it was. But in other people's situations, like somewhat myself, sometimes it's just your happiness. I don't live in some big mansion driving these fancy cars, got boatloads of money. But guess what? I I am I am pretty much well off. Like I'm not like some rich person, but I'm pretty much well off. God has provided for me and my family extremely well, as well as I'm extremely happy. This is the first time I've truly been happy in my life through a lot of bullshit that I went through. And guess what? There's a lot of people jealous about that because there's still a lot of people that I knew that were or still currently broken. They're in they're in terrible relationships or terrible marriages. And instead of leaving or instead of getting someone better or instead of just being content with what they have, they're jealous because they see someone else living more happier. So sometimes it's not even about what you have. Sometimes it's just your personality. Sometimes it's just your glow. Sometimes it's just how you carry yourself. Okay. Sometimes it's just how you carry yourself. And that's the sad part about it. It's because some people will secretly have animosity towards you and have bitterness boiling underneath the surface, but they'll pull out that fake smile. Hey girl, hey boy. But then when you go away, they're quick to be like, a lot of people, a lot of people do this. And it's so sad because it seems like, again, this is becoming so common. It is becoming so common. And that's why with me, I am very limited about who the hell I hang around. I am very intuitive. And I read your body language very well. You can't hide shit. You can't hide that shit from me. A lot of people who stab me in the back or do whatever, that's because these stupid people, they were gone. They were miles away. But when we're one on one, close up, face to face, you're not gonna get over on me. Because a lot of people, they can't hide that hatred, that jealousy, that bitterness. They can't hide that shit that's pouring out. It's like pouring out of your pores. And unfortunately, it took her life. You know, the girl Shanquella, she seemed very, very, very like a motivated woman. Um, this may seem dumb to some people, but she was a Capricorn as well. I looked that up, and she was very successful and hard driven. They're very hard workers. They care a lot about their success. If you feel like, oh, it's dumb to bring up astrology, why did that bring you up? Go judge your mama. I don't give a damn. This is my platform. I'm going to say whatever I want. You don't like it, don't listen to me because I'm going to block you. Okay. But very successful, very hard driven woman. And the thing is that the people that was her so-called friends, they were bums. They were losers. They didn't have a lot going on for themselves like she did. And again, I'm not here to like say, oh, who's better or not. But at the end of the day, these guys are murderers. These guys are despicable. They're garbage. So I don't care how I talk about them. I don't owe them any respect, and nobody does. And I hope they all go under the fucking, I hope they all go behind bars. They all deserve the death penalty, honestly. All of them. Because they're disgusting to do such a thing. She wasn't even there for 2 days. It was literally within the same day, I believe. And that video is so heartbreaking. You would sit like the fact that her spinal cord was broken, the fact that her neck was broken, the fact they busted her eyes, her nose, her mouth, her lips. That is rage, that is envy, that is just as bitterness all bottled up. And guess what? The Bible says where there's jealousy, where there's envy, that's witchcraft. Yep. Because it's not normal to be jealous or envious of your friends. But there's some idiots out here that think that. But there's some people out here who tries to make it seem like that's acceptable. That's okay to be jealous of your friends sometimes because of whatever. There's a Twitter feed that I was in, and the girl was literally trying to convince everyone on there. And there were some disturbed people in the head who were agreeing with her. For my YouTube people, I will definitely see if I can try to insert that mini thread there. But it's never okay in my book. Again, this is my point of view. You don't have to agree. That no, you should always be happy for your friends. When your friends get their glow up or things work out for them, guess what? If you guys are truly friends and you're like this, they're going to look out for you too. And that's also motivation for you to meet your friend where they're at. Match their hustle. And again, learn from them. I don't know if you heard of the guy Wall Street Trapper. Wall Street Trapper 19 Keys. These two men are very highly intelligent men online. I don't know them personally, so I don't know what other things they might have going on. But for the most part, from the things that I've seen online, they're really highly intelligent men. Imagine if Wall Street Trapper was intimidated or jealous of 19 Keys or vice versa. They would never be able to come together and have the powerful conversations that they have because jealousy, envy, and hate would be involved. And a lot of times this happens with women, but it happens with men too. But I feel like that a lot of it happens with women more. Women are known to be more competitive, and it sucks because imagine how many people could come together and it will make the world better versus people always trying to compete. When are we going to just put that attitude, that jealousy spirit, put it away? It doesn't get you anywhere but hurt. And some people God sends people in your life that you should be learning from. And the same people he sent in your life that you should learn from, those are the same people you turn around to hate, despise, and become jealous of. That's terrible. And just, rest in peace, Shanquella. Rest in peace to that beautiful girl. It's a sad thing that her life had to come to an end so soon because she had dirtbag, dusty, fake snake ass friends who never really wanted to see her go to the top. There's an old song called Smiling Faces. If you all have never heard of that song, look it up. But in that song, it tells you people will smile in your face. It's easy. It's easy for some people to fake it. But you got to really start reading people. You got to really look out for people's body language because there's certain things you're just not going to be able to fake after a while. And unfortunately for Shanquella, it was too late. It was too late, unfortunately. But you know, the good thing about social media now, it is bad things in social media, guys. But the good part about social media is that when we all agree that something's really fucked up, some injustice has happened, we will rally until we get justice. Those murderers, they're not going to get away with it. And they probably looked up the laws and everything over there in Mexico, you know. And if you don't think that people will go that far to plot and see where certain places they could go to get away with certain things, you're sadly mistaken. Some people, that's how far their hatred is, because they premeditate. This was premeditated. This was premeditated murder. I guess I need to throw out there allegedly. In my opinion, this is an opinion, okay? Allegedly. This is premeditated murder. And it's disgusting. But that's what jealousy and envy will do. It will have you plotting somebody's downfall. Someone you're supposed to be best friends with. I just pray those of you who may come across this particular story and you're wondering maybe about certain friends, even family, strangers, whoever, associates, whatever. If you feel weird or you feel like, damn, I feel like this person could do something like this to me, or I feel this type of feeling, don't let it be too late for you to get the hell away from them. Cut them off. It's better to be safe than sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap that up. That's not all you guys are gonna hear from me about jealousy and envy, but as far as with this particular subject, and I'm gonna keep coming back with certain updates as the story continues to unravel. But Shanquella will get justice one way or the other, because God never missed his mark. And when you do wrong, when you kill someone, just understand you have a huge judgment upon your head. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up for this particular video, and I will see you all. Um, yeah, I'll probably do another one right after this, so I'll be right back. Take care.